What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Dish Upon a Bar. I'm Scott.
And I'm Caitlin.
And we're coming to you from a very humid Halloween Horror Nights.
'Tis moist.
But today, we're going to have our investigative journalism hats on today because we're talking about Express. Express this year is kind of weird. You can't buy Express for multi-day tickets anymore.
This is a first, though.
So now you need them per night. So what we figured what we're going to do is we're going to start at the front of the park. We're going to work our way all the way around the park. And we're going to clock just how long it takes the express line to go through versus the posted wait time. Not all express lines are created equal. The lines that have been here and kind of established house locations kind of got their stuff together. And
Far superior.
And then the new houses kind of take a little while.
But we're also in, what, the third week now?
Yes.
We're in our third week, so that helps. It kind of takes a little bit of time for them to grease the wheels, get used to it, have a better flow. Opening night was a little crazy, but that's to be expected, opening night.
Yeah. We're also here on a Wednesday, so the wait times might not be crazy, but it's the only time that fit in our schedule every to film. So we're going to kind of do like a percentage of the wait time that we shaved off to give you a better idea of what you could expect. So like if a wait time, let's say we shaved off, 75% of a wait time, and our wait time wasn't high, but the wait time for the same house was 120 minutes. You can imagine that you would shave off 90 minutes off of that time, just based on the percentage, giving you a rough estimate of what you could expect if it is a busier night versus, this maybe middle of the road Wednesday night that we're on. But that being said, we are going to head to the front of the park and get to Express it. Hit the B-roll. Oh, I forgot. We are testing out new audio. So if you have watched any of our other stuff, and you're watching this now, let us know if the audio sounds better. I bought a thing. I want to know if I'm keeping the thing or returning the thing.
I thought it was fine the whole time, but...
Because the thing was $200. So hopefully there's a
I
noticeable
think
difference.
it sounded fine before, but...
No, it sounded tinny and awful.
Okay.
I'm a perfectionist. Leave me alone. Okay, now back to your regularly scheduled programming. All right, so our first house we made it up to is Montrose at a whopping 50 minutes. This is the most I've seen it at.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start the clock as soon as we're gonna start the clock as soon as we stop at the express line, and then.
Stopwatch ready.
Yep, so we'll start it as soon as we get to the express line and then stop it right before we get in the house. So off to Montrose we go. All right, we've officially stopped in Express and we are counting down. We'll stop it as soon as we're about to go in the house. All right, started off with a bang. One great run of Montrose.
Yeah.
Posted time was 50. We waited 2.28 minutes. So we shaved off a whopping 95.5% of the wait time.
That's crazy. I thought it was going to be longer.
Yeah.
Coming from like week one?
Especially at a posted 50 minute.
Yeah.
So starting off with a good one. I think next is Quiet Place. So, all right, we made our way over to the Quiet Place, which is another posted 50 minute. We will clock it once we stop in Express and let you know how much time we saved with this one. All right, we've started our Quiet Place timer. This one looks like it's going to be a bit longer than Monstrous. Holy. We just got out of Quiet Place. We waited 14 minutes and 23 seconds. I had to ditch the glasses because it's so humid and they were just fogging up. All right, so that was a posted 50-minute wait time. We waited 14 minutes and 23 seconds. So we shaved off 71.25% of the wait time. Not too bad. Not as good as Montrose.
No.
But people were walking around like they had shit in their sneakers in that house. it took us longer to get through the house than it took us to wait for the house.
Yeah, I think they were trying to like see everything.
Everybody was just tiptoeing. And we're not even through the tulips. That's Insidious. They were tiptoeing.
Is that next?
No, Ghostbusters.
Oh, Ghostbusters is next.
It would have been better for the segue, but we gotta go bust some ghosts.
Just to make it feel good.
We've made it over to Jimmy Fallon and bust some ghosts. Yet another 50-minute wait time. So we're gonna clock it as soon as we stop and see if this is any better than the Quiet Places Express. See you in there. All right, we started our clock at Ghostbusters. This one looks like it might be the longest yet because you got to go all the way down there, and then there's some switchbacks over there to the left. So we'll see. All right, we just got out of Ghostbusters. Took us actually a pretty decent amount of time to get through, 18 minutes and 7 seconds. So again, it was a posted 50-minute wait. We waited 18 minutes and 7 seconds. So we shaved off 63.77% of the wait time. That one took a little while, but as we were passing the Express merge point, we heard a cast member say to speed up the Express 3 to 1. So I think we just missed them speeding up Express. Side note, that was one of the worst Ghostbusters runs, not because of the actual house, but the people in front of us. Oh my God.
Teenagers.
They were just like, they were twerking. They were literally stopping, like stand still. They were jumping backwards. Like at the end of the house, Janine is there. She like looked at broke character and looked at us and like pointed at them and shook her head. It was so bad. Like the teenager epidemic in this year is real.
You know what? I get Ivan ooze now. He had a point.
Tell him, Ivan.
Smells like teenagers.
All right, it's about to rain, so we might grab some food, take a break, put the camera away, because this thing ain't waterproof, and then pick up. Yeah, I think it should only be like an hour or so.
It's kind of a sprinkling anyway, so we'll see.
We got nowhere to be. We'll pick it up. We'll do the last 6 houses, right? 6 houses after this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
No, we did Quiet Place. Yeah, we got 6
I
miles.
was like, wait, 6.
After this brief weather delay, which will be mere seconds for you, but hopefully not long for us. See you.
Bye.
One day later.
And we're back. Same spot, different clothes, different day. It rained, and it didn't stop raining. So it's the next day. And now we will continue into the further to go to Insidious. If you know, the only way to go through that house is tiptoeing through the red curtain room.
You have to.
If you don't tiptoe through the red curtain room, you didn't do Insidious. A quick little jaunt from Minions to Insidious. Posted 55 wait. You know the deal. We will clock it as soon as we stop, and we will let you know how long we waited and the other stats once we get on the other side of the further. Woo. Side note, this is some bull junk. The standby line for triplets gets a full bar, corn dog, and empanadas. The express line gets nothing. They get empanadas, we just get nada. Nailed it.
Boo.
Started the timer outside Insidious. We'll see you on the other side. Oh Lord, that was a run.
I think this event is getting like better.
Well, yeah, they get their scares
groove
down. Yeah.
Oh man, that I actually like screamed like 3 or 4 times.
There's like heavenly lighting now after it too. So the posted wait time was 55 minutes. We waited 6 minutes and 46 seconds. So we shaved off 87.7% of the wait time. That was a good one.
I think it was our best run so far too.
Best run and good express line.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
Yeah. And we're right here, so we're gonna go do Triplets of Terror. I think it's a posted 35-minute wait time. I'm gonna go grab
double check real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna double check. Hey, I was right. 35 minutes. So we will see you in there. It's calling to me like the Green Goblin mask. I want a corn dog. And I want a drink. This is torture. And the countdown begins. Well, the count up actually begins. We're actually not too far. I think the scan point is just a little backed up, but then it should be pretty quick. And we're back from the birthday party. 35-minute posted wait. We waited a whopping 11 minutes and 54 seconds. So not the best. I think we might have caught a cash change.
I think we did too, because we kind of stopped. Like everybody stopped for a little while.
We got
so
held
probably.
up. So we shaved off 66% of the posted wait time. So not great, but
It might have just been a cash change.
It was only a 35-minute wait too, so it's like the shorter waits are going to skew.
Yeah.
But I think the next house on the docket is Major Sweets. Let's go get some candy.
Ooh.
Hope there's no razor blades or throw up in it or whatever. Made our way over to Major Sweets, and it is a posted 45. So we will see how good this express is. We started, I cursed it. I said, oh, it's quick, and usually it's a lot better than it was in past years, but we've never waited back here. We've been coming to the event for 3 weeks.
We're out by the Fast and Furious barbecue area.
Had to ditch the glasses again. So humid today, but that was the best round of Major Sweets we had.
We got everything.
Literally
finally.
every scare.
It was awesome.
All 3 guest activated triggers is great.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it was, I think, the second best express line we've hit so far.
We were wrong. We were so wrong.
8 Crow immediately. It was posted 45. We waited 5 minutes and 11 seconds. So we shaved off 88.5% of the wait time. That one is really good.
They were like hustling the express through.
Very expedient.
Yeah.
So,
I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah, we'll let you know at the end which are the best and which are the worst express lines. But I think we are on to Goblin's Feast and Monsters next. I think it's easier. I'm just gonna run back there, film the posted wait times, do them both, get the stats, and then tell you after. Because the way the houses are, you walk all the way back behind Men in Black, and there's 2 houses there. They're kind of bumped up against each other, so you come out of one, go right to the other. So we're gonna go do the both. So after you see us next, we will have been gobble feasted and bloodlined.
Bloodlines.
Huh? Makes sense. All right. See you. We had a duck in a Men in Black because it started raining again.
We're never gonna finish this video.
Never gonna finish this video. So we did Eternal Bloodlines posted 50-minute express. We waited 7 minutes and 38 seconds. So we shaved off 84.75% of the line, which is good because it was raining, so we didn't want to wait. Look at my hat. What is my hat doing? Anyway, and then we went to Goblin's Feast. Posted time 35 minutes. We waited 5 minutes and 6 seconds, which is we shaved off 85.5% of the express line.
The back houses were really good with their express.
So the thing is, they're underselling express this year because of how bad express has been the past couple of years. But the 2 worst houses were the parade houses for express. So where like Beetlejuice and The Weeknd were back that way.
Yeah.
Those aren't houses this year.
No.
So all these back houses are really good with express. So they undersold express for no reason. But that's neither here nor there. I think we're gonna put the camera away and just go finish the last 2 houses. We're not letting the rain beat us. We're gonna put the camera away.
We're still gonna put in our numbers and we'll let you guys know.
We're gonna get our numbers and then we're gonna go to a safe, dry place to film, do the outro, let you know the big stats, the total amount of minutes we waited versus the total amount of minutes we could have waited without express, and what are the best and worst express lines. So we're not letting this rain beat us.
We're basically just going to do it like we just did with the last houses too.
We're just going to machine gun it
and then
and put you guys away and take you out when it's nice and safe. See you whenever that is. Ooh, I like the lighting over here. All right, so we finished the final 2 houses just in time for it to stop raining. Go figure. Thanks, Florida, in September.
I knew that was going to happen, so I was like, we're going to put it away, and then it'll keep raining or whatever. But as soon as we ended it, as soon as we were done filming, it was done raining. I was like, all right.
Okay, so we did Slaughter.
Sorry, I have my very organized list here.
Yeah, we got it. We're official here. Slaughter posted 45 minute. We waited 12 minutes and 14 seconds. We shaved off 73% of the expected wait time. And then we did Museum, which the first week had the worst express.
It was the newest express that they had ever done. Well, minus the 2 other ones, but they've done houses sort of back there before in that direction.
Yeah.
This was a completely new through the Simpsons queue, which was hard to do. So I knew it was going to like just give them a week or 2 to navigate it.
Yeah.
And now it's like great. I think, what did we wait? 4 minutes and 39 seconds?
Yeah, it was a posted 45-minute wait. We waited 4 minutes and 39 seconds, and we shaved off 90% of the expected wait time. So, if we do a little mathematics, The total wait time that we could have waited without Express was 460 minutes, so that's about 7.5 hours.
Yeah.
The event is usually open 9, so it's possible to do everything in one go, but walking around might chew up some of that time, and that's like no drinks, no bathroom breaks, no food. So it is possible if you stay and scream.
I was gonna say, stay and scream, you're gonna get into some of those early houses probably a lot quicker, and you're probably gonna get in them within like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
So stay and scream might be worth it.
Yes. Stay and scream definitely. If you don't have Express, stay and scream is a must.
Do
actually.
stay and scream.
But we waited a total of 87 minutes.
For all of the houses.
So we saved about 6 hours and change. So it's like, is that worth it for you? Is paying extra $150 to $180 worth 6 hours of your time? For me, I'm old. Like saving, I will pay money to save time. That's me personally. But if you want to hit stay and scream, you don't mind, ripping it open to close and getting everything done and being more on a time crunch and maybe not seeing the scare zones, maybe not getting everything to eat, maybe not chilling, relaxing, and having a drink or two, and you just want to do houses but you don't want to break the bank. It is doable. It is very hard, and this was a Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know if it would be doable on a Saturday.
Yeah, last week at Stay and Scream, I had never seen it in Stay and Scream before. Maybe I should notice it on Twitter. Like right when Stay and Scream opened, boom, the first, like, what was it, Insidious, Quiet Place, and something else were at capacity.
At capacity in Stay and Scream.
In Stay and Scream, and I was like, that's a first that I had seen. And I was like, all right.
Your mileage may vary. Also, this mileage may vary, so if all the numbers aren't exactly correct, get off my back about it. That's public schools for you, baby. I'm an idiot.
We Google mathed it. This is fine.
We did enough math. All of my brain blood is in my sweat glands. There's nothing up there. It's just my body's focused on not passing out.
I think if you're someone who's visiting and you're here for a short amount of time, I think Express is probably worth it.
It's worth it.
If you're here for a slightly longer time and you're willing to do a few houses, a couple houses, and then enjoy your nights, and you're here multiple nights, you don't necessarily have to get it. I do think you're better off during a weekday as opposed to the weekends. The weekends are a little tough. So.
Yeah. And we're newly local. We pulled the trigger on the Express passes because we're here.
Day one.
We're here so many times, but it's like...
What night is this? 8, 9? I don't know.
But we just like to come, hang out, walk around, hit a couple of houses, and it's just like, it's after work. I don't want to wait in a line after work. So if I could pay to skip a line, I'm paying to skip a line. And it's just how being a 35-year-old person is now.
It's your old bones.
It's my old bones.
Can't stand very long.
If you gotta spend it, but if you don't overextend yourself financially just to get Express because you feel like it's worth it or you feel like it's necessary. Because if you come on a Wednesday, Thursday, I mean, it's very doable. It's just a little more of a stringent time crunch than you would have if you had Express. But if you like this content, you like any other spooky content, any other Central Florida theme park content, if you want to see us do any other type of content, leave it in a comment down below. But if you enjoyed this or any other content we have provided, we have the food tour is coming. It's taken 3 weeks to do. It's just raining all the time. We also have another food and wine video coming up. We had a lot of subscribers join off a food and wine video, so we're gonna gamify food and wine coming up, which will also be fun. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ding the bell so you don't miss any of that content. But other than that, we will see you in the next one. Bye.